Okay, since you have known that vertical aerial photographs are taken directly from above the sky, so the camera is not at a slight angle. It's like it's straight up. So that's what we call a vertical aerial photograph. Then we have an oblique aerial photograph. It's also at the top but at a slight angle, which means the aeroplane that took the picture will be on top but slightly at an angle but not straight upward. So do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just raise your voice. Okay. Aerial photographs are taken from an aeroplane and can taken from angles, from different angles. So photos can be taken from different angles to show the land features or the land features that we have. Okay, so vertical aerial photograph is photographic surveying of an area from the air with an aerial camera on stabilizing a mount in an aircraft pointing vertically downward. So maybe let's say they have projects. Maybe they want to see the landscape or the land features. So they just send a helicopter, and the helicopter will take an aerial photograph just to show the land features. How is the land, the shape of the land? Is the land skew? Is the land with maybe like most houses? Is the land contain like commercial outlets, for example? So when mega projects want to do or want to add those features into a map, they just send an aeroplane and it will take a vertical aerial photograph. Okay. An oblique view is a view from high above the ground that is at an angle and not vertical on the ground. Okay, as I've said, the aeroplane will come and to take the photo. The aeroplane will not be in the vertical position. It will be on the slightly position, like you can say, like partly on the sides of an aeroplane, sides of the shape. Okay, an oblique angle is a small angle from vertical. A high oblique angle is a long way off vertical and shows the horizon. Okay, if you can look at this picture here, this picture is a vertical aerial photograph. It's an example of a vertical aerial photograph. Can you see here, Manja?
Yes, I see.
Okay, Manja's Fundum. A vertical aerial photograph showing parts of Babat in Pumaland. This is in Pumaland. Okay, orthophoto images from an aerial photograph. So we take images to include them in the map so that you can know the landscapes. So that's why we also have things like contour lines just to show the features or the parts of the land. So that's why we need these aerial photograph, vertical, these pictures in order for future endeavors, like when maybe an investor wants to build something, a mall or a store. So they just take the picture and see how the land shape is. Okay, another photo map is a vertical aerial photograph with contour lines and some other features of a drawn topographic map. As I said, so in a map, when these pictures are taken, when you take them into a real map, these land features will be shown in lines, and those lines will be contour lines. So you just know that if you see contour line, this is maybe a hill, a mountain, a spur, a valley, or a river. Contour lines are there just to show the land features. So do you understand, Spoon?
Yes.
Okay. Other photo maps also have spot sites, place names, and route numbers. These maps are well suited for detailing, planning, and see what is on the ground. As I said, what we want to know is what is on the ground. This is the results or the decisions made to take the pictures. Okay, one problem with vertical photograph is that the scale is distorted. Other photo maps are altered so that the scale is correct all over. The scale is 1:10,000, which means 1 centimeter on orthophoto is equals 100 meters on the ground. Okay, so what you notice, class, is that all maps have a scale, and the scale is the actual distance on the ground. The scale that is shown on the map is an actual distance on the ground, because we can't cover all the distance on the ground and put it on the paper. So we have to compress it and put it all in the paper. So do you understand this, Fundo?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Height, how height is shown on orthophoto maps. So we know that land features have height. So if in a photo, it can be vertical, or an aerial photograph can be taken from above, it's hard for us to see what the height of that particular land feature. So let's see how height is shown. How it is measured using contour lines, spot height, trigonometrical station, benchmarks on orthophoto maps. The vertical interval on orthophoto map is 5 meters, but on some maps in every hill headers it is 10 meters. Okay, so on maps to show height, they'll put special features like trigonometrical beacons, like contour lines. Those contour lines, they show the height because the picture is taken right straight from above. So if the picture is taken right straight from above, it can show the height if that particular land space is elevated or not. So that's why they put contour lines, trigonometrical beacons, just to show this particular land feature has a what? Has a height. So do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm glad. Okay, so on the map here, you can see the map here. This is a map, an aerial photograph. This is an aerial photograph, orthophoto map. So this map is taken right straight from above. It's taken by an helicopter or an aeroplane. You can see that it is hard to notice the height in this picture. Can you notice the height in this picture?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can notice it by what? By seeing what? The contour lines. By seeing the contour lines. Because these contour lines, they show the height of the what? The height of the particular land feature or that land space. So this is, you can see this is a trigonometrical beacon, just to show the height of this land feature. So aerial photographs, they are more important to us, to show to us maybe as feature developers or as feature teachers, because if maybe there's a mega project that they want to build in that particular place, they'll have to take pictures first. Okay, so I will give you an activity. So you write an activity about vertical and aerial photographs. So this is a homework, and this homework we have to bring it tomorrow. So you all learned about the vertical aerial photograph and the oblique aerial photograph. So do you all understand it?
Yes, sir.
Do you all? I can't hear you. Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, which means my homework will be ready tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. So here's the homework. It's an activity 1.2 on page 6. Activity 1.2 on page 6 about a vertical aerial photograph. So here to give the reason why it is industrial and all these things. So I will see you tomorrow, and thank you for your time, and thank you class. Good day.
Goodbye.